Yeah.
All right.
Living in Mexico City was quite a trip. Driving was a hair-raising experience, even with no more hair than I have. Usually my friend Kate went with me as my navigator, because she could read a map, and I'm directionally challenged. I do not read maps. Now one day I had to go to a meeting at the El Presidente Hotel, which is the tallest building in the downtown, and it can be seen for miles. But that morning Kate had to go to the airport early, so she asked me to take her to the airport, and then she charted my route back to the hotel. Only she forgot to tell me that the street that I was to go on turned, and I didn't. I got totally lost. And finally, after an hour and a half of driving around Mexico City and asking dozens of people what the directions were, I saw the hotel. But I was in a lane that I had to turn right. The hotel was to the left. And then I couldn't get back on the main street so that I could turn around. Finally, I found a little bitty street that led on to Reforma, which was the main drag, but it was a one-way coming away from toward me. Well, I was desperate, so I decided just to break the law and go ahead and take that street the wrong way. When I got to the stoplight, a policeman knocked on my window and said, "You're going the wrong way. I'm going to have to take your license plates." Well, I sobbed out my story. I was going to the Presidente. He said, "It's the other way." And, well, I knew that. But anyway, he said, "I've got to take your license plates." And I said, "Well, could I pay you for the ticket so I don't have to go to the police station and you don't have to take them there?" He said, "Yeah, you can do that." I said, "Well, how much is it?" He said, "Well, you tell me." I said, "Well, how about 20 pesos? Well, at the time, 20 pesos was $20. And he said, "Here, put it in my book." And he handed me his ticket book. So I opened my wallet, and the smallest bill I had was 100 pesos. So I just put it in his book and said, "Goodbye, 100. Well, the funniest thing happened. Nobody has ever heard of it happening before or since. He gave me change. But then he stopped all the traffic from 4 directions in 5 lanes each direction and let me make a U-turn. And that would have been worth the 100.